It was this even. We went to a restaurant in the Five Towns area. I don't want to say which one. I went with my wife. This was pre-planned. We're doing it in honor of Rosh Chodesh. As we know, it's brought in the Torah Shulchan Aruch Siman Taf Yud Tes. There's the idea of having a nice, lavish meal on Rosh Chodesh. A Suda, you preferably wash. Anyways, we get to the restaurant. See what's going on over here. Someone's taking pictures of something. We don't know what they're taking pictures of. You got the paparazzi. Okay, true. I'm coming to the restaurant, but they're probably not over there to start taking pictures of me and everything. So we're saying what's going on over here at the restaurant. So what happens? We go in the restaurant, we sit down, the waiters come over, waitress, whatever. Guy says, I happen to actually know the guy from there. Oh, we're taking a photo shoot. We're going through, the chef is making every single dish basically on the menu. We're going through it. And we are, we have all this extra food. We took the pictures already. Either we're going to throw it out or we could just give it to you for free. I said, oh, okay. So he starts off, he gives us a little bit of veal, and then there was potatoes on the side. Then there was two big pieces of chicken with the checkerboard grill lines on it, potatoes on the side, some vegetables. I'm not such a vegetable person. A couple, I'll have a couple of vegetables. Why not? A spinach dish, some kishka. We finished it, whatever. He goes, you want some more? Okay, and get option. Double burger, fully loaded with the pastrami on the top, some other stuff in there that I didn't. French fries came with it. French fries with they call them the dirty fries. The whole thing, we felt bad. We're taking $200 worth of food. At least we got a Snapple. We got to leave a tip. We got to do something. I don't know. The point is, the message is what you take care of Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Chodesh will take care of you. The Gemara in Beit Santef Zion says that all of a person's money that they're going to make throughout the year, it's predetermined. It's decided on Rosh Hashanah what they're going to make during the year, except for there's a few exceptions. Whatever you spend for Shabbos, you're going to get back. The Bear Hate, if you look in some in Reish Mem Beis, he says Tishrei. Tishrei stands for Torah, Shabbos, Rosh Chodesh, and Yontif. If you look at the Ritva as well as the Rashba, they say this is for any mitzvah. The Gemara is just talking about what's common, what the common expenses for mitzvah. That any mitzvah you put money into, you pay for it, you're gonna get it back. Another similar story. There's a story one time it happened in the New York, New Jersey area. Erev Shabbos, right? Shabbos. Someone was traveling on the highway. It was raining a lot. It's been raining lately. Huge tree, smack in the middle of the highway. The tree went. What happened? It was clogging the traffic, both sides. No one could move. Problem is, Arab Shabbos. So the guy, he says, "Oh, I got no other choice. It's almost Shabbos over here." Off to the side of the highway, there was a bowling alley and a motel inn type of thing. He said, "Well, I don't have any money." He went to the bowling alley. He goes, "Very quickly, Shabbos is starting." It was around the corner. Very quickly, I need to borrow $200. Can I please borrow $200? I'll pay you back in a day or two. Please, please. Oh, this is weirdo. I think we were born yesterday. We're gonna give you $200. Anyways, he goes to the inn over there next door in the motel. He says, "Do you mind if I just sit here? I have nowhere else to be." Thinking, this guy's a little weird. Nowhere else to be? Weirdo. Anyways, sitting there a couple hours. They get a phone call at the front desk. The guy comes over. He goes to the guy. He says, "You could go upstairs, room 264. It's all paid for." He said, 284. When he ended up figuring out after Shabbos, they got a call. The person in the bowling alley told their spouse about this whole story. This weirdo came in. He was asking for this. He was asking for that. This what the spouse said back. "No, no, the storm, Friday, Orthodox Jew must have been Shabbos. He was stuck traffic jam. You take care of Shabbos. Shabbos takes care of you." That's exactly. One more story. The house just one time gave a fiery, sheer, long speech about how if you learn Torah and if you work less, Hashem will take care of you. Don't worry, everything that you want to make, it's already determined in the beginning of the year. Anyways, long story short, he was a simple Jew at the shir, a wagon driver, and he took the words of the Alshach to heart. And he says, "You know what? I listen to the rabbi instead of spending so much time working all day. Let me start learning more." He started doing Tehillim more. He started being more involved with Torah and mitzvahs. Long story short, his wife comes along to him and says, "What are you doing over here? You gotta drive the wagon over here. You gotta get paid." So now the Alshach gave a whole shear about how if you dedicate yourself to Torah and mitzvahs, Hashem will take care of you. What happened? He took his wagon. He sold his wagon to someone who wasn't Jewish at all. What happened with the guy? The guy took it to an area, was starting to dig ditches, furrows. He was digging for holes. He found in the holes crazy treasure, very expensive treasure. He found in the holes over there. And then what happened? He loaded it on the wagon and the horse. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, this huge stone came down from one of the dishes, hit him in the head, killed the guy. The horses, they took the treasure that was worth tens of millions of dollars and they drove it. The horses went right back to the wagon driver's house. So then he was right after all. And the family said, whoa, look at what happened. You listen to the Alshach, you dedicate yourself to Torah and mitzvahs, look at what you get in return. So this was the talk of the town. Everyone was talking about it. Some guys went over to the Alshach and said, but Rebbe, why didn't we get this treasure also? The Alshach said, I gave this shear. What happened? Huh? I gave this shear. The wagon driver, he didn't question, he didn't analyze, think twice about what I said. He was makabel on himself. He accepted Megiddo Nasa initially. He just totally listened to what I said, everything wholeheartedly. That's what happened to me. You, on the other hand, you used your Gemara logic. You started analyzing. That's why it didn't happen. You take care of Shabbos. You take care of Rosh Chodesh. You take care of the Torah. You do what you're supposed to do. Hashem will take care of you. That's the message. Questions, comments? Yeah.
Know someone that does the same thing.
That's all you got?
You could give a lot of comments. We're gonna be here for
What do you-
hours
what do you
and
got?
hours. Whatever, I just have a lot of comments. Very good at commentary.
What do you guys got?
Always the restaurant.
Hey.
I'm not gonna say the rest of it.
Beautiful shul we got here, so for donors.
Okay, you guys got no comment.
We have so many comments
You
over
guys don't
here.
have comments on that.
That's that.
I thought it was more ridiculous.